We all got vices. But when you sit down for a stretch in the penitentiary, there is no hiding, so it's completely evident whose vices are running a train on them. I saw vices as a massive weakness, so accountability was at the utmost degree for me to rid myself of mine. I had to sit in the mirror and accept that these vices that were controlling my life were the sign of a bitch-made motherfucker, straight up. When I looked around at these supposed tough guys with their hood blasted on their face, covered in ink, third-termers, 20 years down, whatever the case may be, and I saw such bitch-made vices attached, all I saw was weakness. All I saw was a soft-ass motherfucker who needed a hug. And I saw that in myself, and it made me sick. So I had to change it. During a long shoot term, after one of my massive vices, my anger issue, just ran a fuck-off train on me, I had to sit down and realize, like I said before, that I was the problem. When my mom told me, "Hey, Wes, hey, son, hey, motherfucker, don't you realize you've proven you can hurt people? Can you prove you can't?" I took that as a challenge because I'm not a bitch. This is how grown-ass men, this is how hard motherfuckers solve this problem. You take it as a challenge that you're not a bitch, that dope, that vice, that gambling addiction, that black addiction, that white addiction, that alcohol addiction is running a train on you, and you're a fucking bitch for not quitting it. This is how real ones deal with it. They need tough love. They don't need to be coddled. The real ones take it as a challenge, and they fucking change. Because you grow a strong witness. Your witness is when you stand back in your mind. You become extremely accountable, and you say, "I'm willingly doing this. I'm being a bitch. I need to quit being one." That's why so many people, that's why my message resonates with so many of like-minded individuals like myself. Your vibe truly attracts your tribe, and the motherfuckers who hear that message that they're being a bitch are the same type of people as me, so I know the methods that saved me from my fucking madness will work on them. So sitting down, watching these supposed hard-ass murderers, gangsters, killers, the toughest people supposedly being bitches, trading their fucking parents' fucking respect for a 50 paper, sweating their people for money for dope, is what shocked me. I said, dude, I see this bitch-ass shit. I ain't gonna be a part of it. I'm gonna change this shit. I'm turning everything around. I'm no longer being a fucking liability to my own family and my friends. I'm gonna become an asset. I'm gonna show them the error of their ways by personifying the teaching. The teaching is we're being bitches when we don't follow our ultimate plan, when we can't follow our goal, our path, our vision. This is where we fuck up. It's completely clear daily. When you sit down in the pen, it's more obvious because there's not so many distractions. But when we introspect, when we sit down and reflect, when we meditate, we find our true answers. Our true answers are the path we're supposed to walk. When you wake up after a fucking massive bender, you packed that nose full of that white and drank that vodka all crazy, went and put that mask on, had that strap in your hand, and you woke up regretting it, because you know they're coming for you. This is a position I've been in many times because I'm a fucking fool when I'm in my 20s. It's okay though. As long as we learn from it, we change it. We keep learning the lesson until we learn the lesson. I'm here to facilitate that. You don't want the pain. You don't. You don't want the pain. I like to say you're not that tough. And then a bitch ass fat fuck with titties comes in the comments and says, "Wes, you're not that tough." And he ain't even got a picture to his profile because it was him wearing a bro and a straight D cup, you bitch. Straight up. A real motherfucker says, "Thanks, Wes. Thanks. I had alcohol problems. You helped me change that. I had a food addiction. I shed that. Thank you. I got all these problems. I was hooked on that shit, this shit, the other shit. I crave food like a fat kid, but I control it. The definition of a man is not just a polite, cute, simple princess of a man. It's a fucking savage, violent, evil man who willingly chooses to overpower that. And that's across the board. So if you have addiction issues, it means more to overpower it. If you have food issues, it means more to overpower it. Everything means more if we're overcoming. If there's nothing to overcome, if there's no hurdle, it means fucking nothing to us. We know we put in no work. When we truly work for an outcome, we respect it. The problem is myself included, most motherfuckers who land in the pen don't know how to work for shit. They just want to strap up and take it, which is also bitch made. It teaches you nothing to just take shit and not earn it. Truly in this fucking world, look at everything. Look at everything from a spiritual perspective. It's an eye for an eye. Every moment of massive adversity has a seed planted of equivalent virtue. This is what you're watching here. I was faced with massive adversity, and I overcame it. I gave up on all that bullshit. So I was granted my dream, my wish. This can happen for everybody, as long as we follow the path. The path is set daily by your conscience. Your conscience is the guideline. We go over it daily. We continually strengthen ourselves through repetition, and we man the fuck up. In your worst times is when the answers are the most clear. Stay present. When the pain is evident, when the pain is at its highest threshold, when you can't take no more, that's when you must stay present. When you're on your very last leg, that's when you have to fucking take it to the next degree and fucking willingly accept it. Sit down longer. Don't jump to that bag. Don't jump to that drink, because you were about to level up if you didn't. The answers aren't purchased. The answers are earned. We earn our answers in this life. We earn everything in this life. Get the fuck up early. Structure a sound program through diet and exercise and training and self-reflection. Make sure your daily process is strong. It's affirming. It's walking towards your goals. Your goals are paramount in this life, and people think this is selfish. There is no fucking better way to teach the people in your life than to show them that it's possible to complete the most lofty dreams, the most lofty goals, the ones that nobody thought were possible. What do you think this life is about? It's about pursuit of the ultimate goals. And then everything under that is so much easier. So if your pursuit is these massive goals, overtaking your negative character traits, these fake tough motherfuckers like my old self, thinking I'm tough by doing what's easy all day. If we can unmake these bad character traits, anything is possible, because the principles are paramount. So when we unmake these bad character traits, this is what matters most. Don't be that fool who's always looking for the new skill set or the new trait or the new talent. Talent is worthless without the fucking attitude, the skill, and the character, the conduct, the discipline to back it up. Work on the fucking principles first, then acquire the skill, and you'll be able to kill everything that comes in your way, because it's all about hiring for attitude and training for skill. Don't look around for people with a poor attitude and think you're gonna unmake it. Personify the teaching to those people. When you see the attitude change, work on the skill together. But the attitude is paramount. The incorrect attitude is that fake hardness, the lack of accountability, the motherfucker who swears that he's not acting out of pain in a place of regret. Every fucking negative desire we pursue is simply a frustration of some positive desire. That fake ass drug dealer, he wants to get it the real way. He don't want to look over his shoulder, but he don't want to put in the work. If you put in the real work, you get the real outcome, and real motherfuckers are about that real work. They don't fucking question put in that work. They get up daily and they take motherfucking pride in the outcome they get, and the outcome is a solid motherfucker.